Cacodemon got into a fight. Oh, that sounds amazing. Coming up, the world record for UV Max plus reality plus items on Doom 2's Map 11's Circle of Death. Hello Doom fans and welcome to PJ Plays Doom, I'm Peter Hawes, and in this episode I'll show you how I got better at speedrunning this very tricky map, with lots of hit scanners, pain elementals and more around Christmas 2020. Here's my first successful run going fast, which was recorded on the 19th of December. So I fire initially to get the Cacodemon moving, because I want to get it into fights with the shooters on the central platform. Well, I heard shooting, but oh no, I picked up the chain gun by accident. And I'm trying to save up bullets for later, you'll see why folks. In the meantime, I keep using my shotgun and working my way around the Circle of Death. And I know shotgun guys come out of that side room when I do. Well, the infighting didn't go as I hoped. But I've not been hurt, so... Oh crikey, he had a real go at me. Now, there's still Cacodemons in that small room. At least one or two, and there's one out there. May as well kill that imp while I'm at it. There's a pain elemental in the cage. And stunning it with a chain gun was the first idea I came up with for dealing with it early on, so that it doesn't cause many problems later. This room's got plenty of goodies, but it's a very cramped space to fight imps and Cacodemons in. And yes, that's the imp in the secret, which isn't a secret. Now, this is very much the version 1.9. I made myself do this challenge because I had played the wrong version of this map for the last video I did of map 11. And you'll notice on the left there, the Arachnotron is not stuck to the wall like it was on the previous version. And I will now... I've got a lot of demos to show you guys, so I will skip forward. So, I was talking to you about the changes between the old version of this map and the official version 1.9, which I'm playing now. And you'll see another platform coming next to the rocket launcher which I picked up. And this that sticks out to the side, I've just stepped on and it lets me fire at the pain elementals and then retreat nicely. In the old version, I had to drop down into the poison before I could start firing at the potatoes. It was much more dangerous. Yeah, I'll finish you off. You're not worrying me too much. Okay, so now I've got my suit, I can head for the secret, which takes us to the partial invisibility. And I know partial invisibility is often very dangerous when playing for no damage. But there's no monsters around right now, unless there are some remaining lost souls, which I don't think there are. Now, as I go from the partial invisibility, I get the invulnerability. Why am I going this way though? That's not the shortest way. Okay, so my route wasn't fully worked out yet anyway. But being invulnerable at least means I won't be dodging into any fireballs with invisibility. Pain elemental exploded. Oh no, that's not a clever place to use rockets. I've fallen off. Just about got back to safety, but I am now invisible and not invulnerable. I'm having to dodge fireballs which are not aimed at me, which is not what I wanted. It took me a while before I started succeeding playing at even this speed, guys, and yet I ended up going quite a lot faster for the world record. So you'll have to keep watching to find out how much faster that is. Heading down this right side of the exit building allows me to pick up the BFG and kill the Cacodemon on the opposite side. And that's a lovely rocket killing those two imps. Yes, I see you. It's those dirty imps in those upper rooms which are waiting to ambush me when I go up the lifts towards them. I think the one on the left had already died. But here I am going up now into the room which was on the left from the front view of the building, and yes, I selected my rocket launcher because I knew it was already dead. The imp gases, just to clarify. So it's just the Arachnotron now. Bit tanky today, aren't we? 4 rockets? What's all that about? Anyway, I've got the supercharge, that's 100, 100, 100. I'm determined to hug every decoration on the way out. But I've made it in 7 minutes and 48 seconds, and clearly there was a great deal of room for improvement. My motivation for speedrunning this level for reality play, as crazy as it seemed, made perfect sense at the time. I was searching for some sort of bonus challenge to do, guys, because I'd already done a careful non-speedrunning version of reality play on the version 1.666 of map 11, so I didn't want to do that sort of thing again. But I couldn't find a viable alternative to speedrunning, so I reluctantly started speedrunning a challenge. I did grow to love it in time though. The process of improving is very addictive. And I did also notice that Overmind had a reality record on this map, here on the DSDA. I'd already beaten that time, but I was only just getting started finding out what I could do. So here's the next demo, recorded later the same day. Okay, so I fired my pistol to try to get everything started, and that shotgun guy had a go at me, and didn't hit me. Obviously some demos do reset at that stage because I get shot. And the Cacodemon just about got hit there, and I've avoided picking up the chain gun this time. I can't always control where that chain gunner dies, but I do my best to avoid picking up his weapon until I'm ready to switch back to the shotgun at this stage. So I've grabbed the chain gun, but I don't want to use it yet because I'm saving it up for the Pain Elemental. And that was a very good infight with the Cacodemon. Gets me off to an excellent start. Although chain gunning the Pain Elemental there looked very effective, there were occasions where it would shoot a Lost Soul anyway as a shield, and then I wouldn't be able to hit it because the Lost Soul is getting in the way. So it wasn't ideal. But sometimes it worked very well indeed. A lot of these tactics were very hit and miss like that. Tomato's getting away from me and I just about dodged that imp fireball. And for the first time in these demos, guys, we're seeing I'm stunning the Arachnotron with a chain gun. I almost said it the other way around. Getting my weapons and monsters mixed up. But that was quite an innovation. It allowed me to go past the Arachnotron and just keep things moving a lot more efficiently. Even that would occasionally go wrong though, with the Arachnotron just firing at me anyway, even though I'm trying to stun it, but the chain gun is generally quite good at incapacitating monsters. Okay, I'll cut away now. I'll just have to have plasma. Yeah, that's a much better way of killing Arachnotrons once I've got the plasma rifle. But I'll cut away now because I've got a lot to show you guys to 4 minutes into the demo. As I'm just finishing off some girls from the Pain Elemental. Oh, there's another Pain Elemental still there. But yeah, at this stage I'm nearly 30 seconds ahead of my previous record of 7:48, which at this stage, don't forget guys, was my only success. It's such an RNG grind, I often don't finish on this level. And I'm trying to open the door while picking up the armour bonuses, but I haven't quite got the hang of it. Once again, I'm heading for the invulnerability. And this time, a much better route. coming directly to the tomatoes and that one remaining potato, which I just blew up. I really need to drop down there so I don't fall off. Oh, I've just about made it in there. Good. That cheeky cacodemon didn't quite die from my plasma. To change weapon, but at least the one opposite died in 2 rockets. Now, sniping these high up imps definitely seems like a good idea because it looks dangerous to go up the lifts towards them, but I'm having difficulty hitting the high up imps. Let's have another go. Oh, come on, auto aim. Really? So I've lost patience and dropped down anyway. Dealt with the spectres. And that imp was very helpful coming down on his lift to meet me. Very polite of him. The other one? Oh, he's still staying up in his room, very lazy. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's why I was scared. And I was determined to snipe them. And I was so depressed I let the arachnotron hit me. Oh, it's so annoying. And here I was, more than a minute ahead of my record, 6 minutes 37. Well, that was a really agonising outtake, and a lot faster overall. General increases in speed really throughout the route, guys, but especially the section around the invulnerability and killing the tomatoes and potatoes. Still, I persevered, and the next morning I played this demo. Let's join it nearly 3 minutes in. So I've killed the high up imp, and there are often stray lost souls around at this stage just before I go for the rocket secrets. The girls leak out of the cage near the Revenant and the rocket launcher. Just here. And I decided to jump towards the red door without killing the lost souls first, which is very aggressive of me. The girl's coming out to meet me now. But I've spotted her and tickled her to death with my chain gun. Oh, crikey. Yeah, just about dealt with them there. But that seemed pretty dangerous, and I didn't fancy doing it too many times. Now the 2 platforms come down, giving me access to the double potato trap. And that first one died without any lost souls buffering me. So that was a very efficient way to deal with that part. Stray lost souls can be dangerous at the end, so I finished them off, and here I am at the exit, getting stuck on the decorations again. And I've broken my record. It's a successful run in just 6:44. This challenge had very much got its teeth into me. I was far from done with it. Let's see what I managed later the same day. So, I reckoned I knew how long approximately it took the cacodemon to approach, so I have a shot at the spectres to try and time my arrival for getting the cacodemon in the right position. And it got hit and got hit again. So it was in one, and that chain gun had a go at me and didn't quite hurt me. That sounds like a lovely infight. And cacodemon's died. That's wonderful. There's a lot of pressure on me now to make the most of this opportunity. Those shotgun guys are very awkward in the side room. I've actually given up trying to finish off the last one, and there's a shotgun guy near the pain elemental. He can sometimes get activated as I approach. It depends on my exact angle of approach. The cacodemons come out of that side room. But I've still got one tomato in here, and there's another one on its way. Shells are not the best weapon for killing things quickly, but the amount of bullets and plasma is limited enough on the level to make me use shells some of the time. It was a dilemma that would bother me quite a long way into my development on the challenge. I wanted a double kill, but what the hell, I missed completely anyway. The zombies didn't hurt me, that's what matters. And here's the flamey one. Archfell who guards the blue key. And it's great to dodge just in time. Now, once you've played Doom quite a lot, you get, oh, there's Kick a Tomato, okay. That's good timing, I suppose. There were some outtakes where the cacodemon came along at a really bad time while I was fighting the Archfile, and I wasn't able to cope with the double threat. Seriously, the plasma balls are too big. There we go, I've got him. Yeah, plasma does have its disadvantages like that. It also makes sound editing difficult for videos. I was busy chain running these leftover girls from the Pain Elemental. I played peekaboo with that last one and I decided to switch. There's quite a few health bonuses along this pathway. As a rule, I need to have 12 items after I've completed this section. I've still only got 11 items. Yes, there's one back there. So that cost me a few seconds. Like stray lost souls need to be treated with respect. And tick counting, of course, is what I would use for that jump into the rocket secret if I wasn't speedrunning, but when I'm speedrunning, I just chance it. And I've made it on that jump as well. Bit of a wide angle at that red door though. I should really open this as a narrower angle to avoid activating both of the chain gunner and shotgun guy so quickly, but I got away with it. The Hell Knight's trying to get out of my line of fire, but oh my gosh, there were only 2 lost souls left that time, but it was still dangerous. And I anticipated perfectly how much ammo it took to kill that Revenant. It's really great when you can run forward as the monster's dying. I'll have to treat those girls carefully. As I run away, I don't normally get hit in the back because I'm going at an angle to them, not running directly away. Still though, I have been quite careful with those girls. Nope, still not got the hang of opening that door as I'm running past. For that jump, of course, I'm totally safe and protected by my radiation suit. Where is that girl? I got really mad and just sprayed plasma everywhere. And when the Pain Elementals died, I'm trying to drop down and getting blocked briefly and get on fire. And the splash damage with the rocket launcher is a lot of fun. I went down the wrong side for the BFG. That's wasted a few seconds. Here we are. And I'm no longer bothering to snipe the imps. The high-up imps. that one came down on the lift. It didn't happen very often, but it's certainly reassuring. I'm just standing back in case I get hit by the other one, and I fire in anticipation, so I can hit him as soon as I've got a chance. Got caught on that wall, nigga. What the hell? Get out of my... Oh, damn it! Oh, that was so agonizing. I was very disappointed with that. I was 25 seconds ahead of my previous record, and it kept happening on this challenge. I kept having outtakes that were quite a lot faster than my previous record, which causes a lot of frustration. And it was such a shame as well, because I'd been quite careful killing lost souls after killing the pain elementals, so that felt very harsh indeed. Actually guys, I've had a closer look and it wasn't that harsh. The green triangle there is the lost soul which I didn't kill. And as we speed up the footage of the demo using IDDT on the map, we can see, yep, that's the same one that got buggered me at the end. Most of the time saving from the 644 was due to me not sniping the imps at the end. Going up on the lifts to their rooms isn't as dangerous as it first seemed, and it saves a lot of time. We join this next demo, recorded the same day, in the latter stages. So I'm invulnerable, rocketing the cacodemons, and I've gone the wrong way for the BFG again! And this was utterly ridiculous, guys. It took me far too long to learn that this, the passageway on the right as you approach the building, is how to get the BFG. I wasn't using save games enough. That rocket killed the two imps beautifully. There was actually an earlier outtake where one of the imps didn't approach, it actually hung back, so I only killed one with the rocket, and then I got impatient and jumped down instead of waiting for the other one, and I got hurt, so that was an agonising outtake. I'm not even including in the video, but I just thought I'd tell you about it. Anyway, it's looking awfully close for 6 minutes, yes, 10 seconds to go. I always get caught on that wall before picking up the supercharge. Am I gonna make it? Oh no, it just went to 6 minutes. What a shame. And if only I knew which way to go for the BFG, I would have comfortably broken a 6-minute barrier. I can't be sure just how many hours I was playing during these days just before Christmas 2020, but it was 2 days before I got my next notable run. Did I get under 6 minutes this time? Let's find out. Just about picked off the shotgun guy, and because I got the imp conveniently, I was able to get 3 shots in on the spectres before the cacodemon got into a good position. I learned 5 shots are setting me up for good timing with the cacodemon. So that was a bit of an infight already. And yes, I finished off the shooters. Sometimes I can try a second time to get them into a fight, but then I can spend a lot of time doing that. So it ends up not being worth it. Now I'm heading into this room. I'm not going off for the pain elemental. This is a really big change in my route, guys. I decided that I needed to be brave enough to fight the cacodemons at close range in here, so that when I go off to the blue door, I already have the blue key. And you'll see that has implications for my ammo usage as well. So I've been able to save up bullets for the first Arachnotron to stun it as I was doing before. But now, as I kill these 2 imps, you see the Arachnotron is guarding not just the blue key, but the plasma rifle. Just careful to dodge here. And even though that imp died right at the side of the room, the Archfell still got across to bring it back to life, and again! That's sort of unfortunate, really. Nevertheless, I'm still dodging well. And here comes the remaining Cacodemon, again with very good timing. I'm not using my plasma on this tomato. The plasma doesn't stun the second Arachnotron, and there were outtakes occasionally where I would unfortunately get hit by it. Plasmaing the Pain Elemental is so much more satisfying and quicker than using a chain gun was. And crucially, with my route having changed, I'm coming here only once now. Killing a Pain Elemental and then using my blue key to go through here to flick a switch, raising a pack with the health bonuses on it to head for the Spectres. Oh, nearly missed the health bonus again. So yeah, I'm able to use some plasma here before resorting to shells, which is still not too bad. But I'm making sure I've got enough plasma for later on. When I did used to go off to get Pain Elemental first to chain gun it, that would sometimes help the Cacodemons. Yes, I didn't finish off the Lost Soul first, I decided to chance going up to that platform and got away with it. But the Cacodemons would spread out from the small side room when I went to the Pain Elemental first, and that could be helpful in terms of safety. But for really fast times, it's obviously better to do what I did on this route. Having said that, I didn't actually end up much quicker in the early stages of this run. Oh my gosh, that girl was actually inside the room! When I heard a Lost Soul screech, I thought, oh, she's one of the ones behind the bars. I didn't think anything of it, but it turns out that Lost Soul attack was blocked by the weapon on the floor, otherwise the run would have been over. That was quite ridiculous. And I know I said earlier, guys, that I wasn't using saved games enough, but I actually did use a saved game on this Pain Elemental trap to learn that I could fire 3 rockets reliably without getting hurt, which looks pretty risky, but it's not really that bad in practice. It tends to work. And it destroys one of the Pain Elementals while injuring the other one. So I've got my blur sphere, so I'm not too worried. Those Lost Souls are not very dangerous when I'm going past them like that. At this stage during my speedrunning, I am prepared to take a few more chances, especially with stray Lost Souls. That one got blown up as I rocketed the tomatoes. It's so annoying when Cacodemons need a third rocket. As the 2 imps came forward like they're supposed to, and now I'm using a BFG shot on the Spectres. I'm not too scared of the imps, but I'm just standing respectfully away from it on the platform, just like this. Just standing far enough on the platform to let the lift go up. This is very fast, only 5 minutes 40. Oh my gosh, that girl just missed me. That's what I mean about taking chances. And I did get sub 6 minutes. 5:47, I was very pleased with that, guys. Most of the 13 seconds I gained from my previous record was because I finally learned to go down the right hand passageway for the BFG instead of wasting time going down the left hand passageway first. What really kept me going with this challenge, folks, was getting the 5:47 record run. I hadn't really had much help with infighting at the beginning with the very first Cacodemon. So I reckoned that I could break my record significantly, but not necessarily getting under 5 minutes 30. The world record is coming shortly, guys, but first, this run, which was recorded on Christmas Eve. shotgun guy had a go at me that time. Okay, Imp is being elusive. But I knew with my movement, I timed it perfectly and Cacodemon got into a fight. Oh, that sounds amazing. And the Cacodemon's killed the shooters for me, or some of them. Finished Giga ones off. Probably a good thing the chain gunner died, because if the chain gunner survived... How did I dodge those fireballs? If the chain gunner survived, he would be more dangerous than the Cacodemon. It was very weak there. I finished it off very quickly. So I'm moving very fast into this section. And this Cacodemon's waiting for me. I probably had a feeling at the time that there was a tomato missing. But if monsters are conveniently positioned... Oh, that's beautiful. The blast damage has helped to hurt the archvile. And again! This is going amazingly. I'm picking up the blue key in record time. And I did become aware that I was on very fast time and just became a little bit more cautious, I think. Darn, the Pain Elemental's not died. This could get messy. Just missed that girl there. And she missed me. A collision was avoided, let's say. But I'm protected by the Medikit, which stops Lost Soul attacks. So even though I don't need to pick up health, it can still be useful. Just using enough plasma on the Spectres and holding back about 20 cells for later. And I'm nearly 20 seconds ahead of the previous record. Still exercising some caution with the Lost Souls though. Yes, I don't think there were any no goals around this time when I go for the plasma cells. Some of my plasma hits the wall, but very good angle at that red door. Just about able to hit the edges of those hit scanners. But they didn't have too good a view of me. That's just what I want. Just the one Lost Soul remaining there. Easy to deal with. That's very early bringing down the rocket launcher. This is still going extremely well. This time I fire 3 rockets and run away immediately. I learned that finishing off the second elemental is best done from the big pack. And I finally nailed opening the door while picking up the armor bonuses. Beautiful. Those 2 goals are having a little cat fight among themselves. That suits me. I'm leaving them alone, I'm taking a risk. And I've jumped straight into the Cacodemon area without being impeded. Although the decorations are still a bit annoying. 3 rockets. That one died in 2, but I fired the 3rd rocket anyway. Yeah, rockets are not too tight, so I don't have to worry about using an extra 1 or 2. Oh, I failed to bring down the lift. I'm still not up to the 5-minute mark. This is going extremely well. I should be able to beat 5:30. But by how much? This goes imps really troubled me. I was unlucky on the outtake earlier in the video. To suffer an injury from an imp, it slowed me down in my realisation that in fact going up on the lift was the best tactic. And it's well under 5:30 with 5:23, a 24-second saving from the previous record. Brilliant. But that wasn't the world record, guys. No, this next demo was. Recorded early Boxing Day morning, 10 past midnight. How many more seconds did I manage to shave off? This is the world record for UV Max plus Reality plus items for Doom 2's Map 11, Circle of Death. Let's go. Oh no, the imp has wandered off again. It's very awkward wandering along that pathway, but some infighting happened I think between the shooters. But I don't even look at the Cacodemon now, I just make a run for it when it feels like the right time. I was lucky not to get shot. I don't think the Cacodemon got hurt. Having to handle threats from different directions. Yeah, I haven't finished off the chain gunner yet. Early stages, the hidden imp and supercharge. I sometimes forgot that hidden supercharge and had to get it later on. But yes, infighting hasn't helped me out much. So I'm quite a bit behind the previous record at the moment. And it doesn't help when imps take 2 shots. It's always fun to dodge just in time when fighting an archvile. Oh, imp fireball had to dodge. Just enough plasma for the pain elemental, and the shotgun guide wandered off. Unfortunately, he was right in view when... Oh, Hell Knight kept the door open for me, that's nice of him. Very courteous. Hell Knight, worthy of the name. Spectres are blurry, it's not always easy to tell. I'm right on top of them there, almost getting bitten. And again. I think that's a distant imp firing at me. That would have been a very unlucky fail. Yes, I think it was that gate on top there. There's often just one lost soul to kill at that stage. As I move in a consistent pattern during my speedruns. The lost souls start to develop a bit of a pattern, but I've still got to watch out for them. As I went on with this challenge, I became more confident about which weapons to use. Perfectly happy to use my plasma at this stage. And I have now caught up with the previous record, in fact I'm a little bit ahead indeed. Oh my gosh, I think I got both pain elementals there? In the first 3 rockets? Yes I did. So I'll still do some tidying up of lost souls, but I didn't get them all. And a very good opening of that door while I was picking up armor bonuses. Yes, there's a few girls hanging around, I think. Oh, only one I could see, but I'm sure there's others. just enough plasma for that pain elemental as well. Oh, I missed with that rocket. Both Cacodemons needing 3 rockets. Oh no, the imp is keeping me waiting. I had to... Oh. I've just lost some of my lead over the previous record. But I'm still slightly ahead. I hear lost souls growling outside. I hope I don't get impeded. But with the previous record on the board already, I was confident just to make a run for it. And I did break a previous record by 2 seconds with 5:21. I'm very proud of that time, guys. Curiously, the 5:23 demo starts and finishes much quicker than the 5:21 record run. Obviously the middle bit's different. If I combine the quickest sections from both demos, we get a time close to 5:06. I've got no idea how many thousands of attempts it would take for me to get that lucky though. Having the 5:23 demo to fall back on made me very brave at the end of the 5:21. This footage with IDDT shows how lucky I was to avoid a lost soul. Map 11 is very hard to finish without damage when speedrunning. The early hit scan enemies cause many resets, and poison is dangerous like a rocket secret, and red door. And as if that wasn't enough, there are pain elementals, and their daughters can get in our way, with tragic consequences. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this challenge. Subscribe and switch notifications on to make sure you don't miss any of my videos. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and of Doom Guy. Goodbye.